We're here with skipper Jim Leyland. Skip, you've been through these before. This one has to feel extra sweet. Obviously, this is a ball club that separated themselves from the rest of the pack down the stretch. But can you put into words how proud you are of this club?
Well, I am. I'm kind of emotional right now, but I am. I definitely, because we met the challenges head on. We had 12 games recently with the White Sox and the Indians, and we won all 12. I mean, that's really hard to believe. So I am, and you always find a way that every one of them's special, and I think you separate them. And this will be as special as any of them, but you separate them, and you don't try to compare this with winning the World Series or winning your first one. I think the one against the Cardinals in 1990 when we came so far from the Pirates and we were the last place club and we took it over, and 4 or 5 years later we won a division. But this is wonderful. I mean, 2 times, actually 3 times postseason. Counting the game against Minnesota. I'm thrilled. I mean, it's a great organization. It's very well run. We have the best ownership. And when I say the best, I don't know, maybe somebody's as good, but there's nobody better than Mr. Ilitch. We're very fortunate. And our general manager, what a hell of a job he did, trading deadline and post-trading deadline, to add some really quality people and players to our team is just fantastic.
Jim, you've preached all season long that it takes 25 guys to win a championship, and that certainly, I think, is most appropriate that Don Kelly knocks in 2 of your 3 runs tonight. But talk about how important it is for you to keep guys involved and how proud you are of guys that maybe are not Miguel Cabrera or not Victor Martinez that have stepped up and done a great job this year.
Well, I mean, you have to always be careful what you say because you don't want somebody to misinterpret it, because without Victor and Cabrera, we got no chance. Donnie Kelly wouldn't have had the chance to be a hero tonight. But I do believe that I'm as happy for him as anybody, because this is something that, he's not going to win a Gold Glove. He's never going to win a batting title. He's going to fight his fanny off all the time to make a team, but this will be a special memory for him forever, and it couldn't happen to a better guy.
You've had some great players, and you have some great players on this team. Justin Verlander obviously is headed for a Cy Young. Miguel Cabrera certainly MVP worthy this season. But this is a core of players this year that has taken you a long, long way, and it has to be a joy to be able to write in some of the names in this lineup.
Yeah, well, I felt all along that we got really nice pieces. Donnie Kelly's part of those, Rayburn's part of it, Santiago. Look how he stepped up. You got to have the star players, and we do have that. But you also have to have that complement of players that knows how to get you over the hump, that can contribute when they're called on. And that's pretty much, when you have a winning team, that usually happens, and that's what's happened with us. And by the way, thank you to all the fans back in Detroit. I doubt that you're up right now. I don't know, maybe you are, but thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. I mean that. I can't tell you how proud I am of you guys and the loyalty that you've shown to us. And I hope you're proud of us tonight.
Jim, the city of Detroit obviously is a city that's very resilient. They love their sports, they love their Tigers, and they've come out and, as you mentioned, have supported your team all season long. What does this mean, do you think, for the city of Detroit?
Well, I think, it's been tough times for people in Detroit. We know that. And believe me, it's not something that we don't think about, because we do. I come from a big family. My dad was a factory worker. I know all about stuff like that, worrying about getting laid off and stuff. So I have a great appreciation for that. And it means so much to me. But I think during times like this, a sports team can uplift your spirits. And I hope that we've lifted up the spirits of our fans in Detroit, because they deserve it.